In the quaint village of Ashwood, nestled between rolling hills and verdant forests, lived a beautiful young woman named Emily. She was 20 years old, with sparkling blue eyes and golden hair that cascaded down her back like a river of sunset hues. Emily's family was poor, but they were rich in love and laughter. They lived in a small, cozy house on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by fields of wheat and barley that swayed gently in the breeze. Emily was a kind and gentle soul, with a heart full of love for everyone around her. She spent her days helping her family with their daily chores, tending to their small garden, and reading books from the village library. She dreamed of a better life, one where she could pursue her passions and make a difference in the world. One day, while strolling through the village market, Emily met a handsome young man named John. He was tall and dark-haired, with piercing brown eyes that seemed to see right through to her soul. John came from a wealthy family, and his parents owned a large estate on the outskirts of the village. Despite their differences in social status, Emily and John quickly became fast friends, bonding over their shared love of literature and music. As they spent more time together, Emily and John's friendship blossomed into something more. They would take long walks through the countryside, hand in hand, talking about their dreams and aspirations. John was smitten with Emily's beauty and kindness, and she was captivated by his charm and intelligence. But despite their deepening feelings for each other, John's parents were opposed to their relationship. They believed that Emily was not good enough for their son, that she was beneath them socially and economically. John's mother would often say, "John, you need to find someone from a good family, someone who can match your status and wealth." John's father would agree, "Yes, son, you can't marry someone who's poor and uneducated. It's not suitable for someone of your standing." Despite their parents' disapproval, Emily and John's love for each other only grew stronger. They would steal glances at each other, exchange sweet nothings, and dream of a future together. One day John decided to propose to Emily. He took her to the same spot where they had shared countless picnics and walks. He got down on one knee, pulled out a small box, and said, "Emily, from the moment I met you, I knew you were the one for me. Will you marry me?" Tears of joy streaming down her face, Emily said yes. She had never felt so happy in her life. But John's parents were furious when they found out about the engagement. They forbade John from seeing Emily, threatening to cut him off from the family inheritance if he didn't comply. Emily, knowing how much John valued his family, suggested that they call off the engagement. But John was resolute. He told her, "I don't care about the money or the estate. I want to be with you, Emily. We'll make our own way together." Despite their determination, the road ahead was fraught with challenges. John's parents continued to oppose their relationship, and Emily's family was worried about the potential consequences of marrying into a wealthy family. As the days turned into weeks, Emily and John found themselves growing apart. They would meet in secret, exchanging letters and messages, but the pressure from their families was taking its toll. One day, John told Emily that he had to leave for the city for work. Emily was heartbroken, but she understood that he had to go. They promised to stay in touch, and John assured her that he would return soon. In the city, John worked hard and learned many new things. He wrote letters to Emily, telling her about his life and experiences. Emily responded with letters of her own, sharing her thoughts and feelings. As time passed, John's feelings for Emily never wavered. He thought about her every day, wondering what she was doing and whether she was happy. Emily, too, thought about John constantly, missing him dearly. Months went by, and John decided to visit the village. He went to Emily's house, and they spent hours talking and laughing together. John told Emily about his life in the city, and she shared stories about her life in the village. As they spent more time together, their feelings for each other reignited. John realized that he couldn't live without Emily, and he knew that he had to find a way to make their relationship work. Emily and John decided to get married in a small ceremony, surrounded by their closest friends and family. John's parents didn't attend, but Emily's family was overjoyed to see their daughter happy. After the wedding, Emily and John moved to the city, starting a new life together. They faced many challenges, but their love for each other kept them.